It is the last day in Dubai, and as you can tell, I am clearly packed up. In all seriousness, I have not even started packing one bit, but I'm about to go to the pool to watch the men's 10-meter final. David, my synchro partner slash roommate, is in that final tonight, so I'm going to go cheer him on, and when I get back, I'm going to have dinner and pack up this mess. I didn't film this morning because I spent all morning trying to get all of the footage from this SD card, my other SD card, and my GoPro onto my computer. But I'm probably going to have a rant for you guys about the GoPro because I filmed a lot of stuff on it yesterday and the SD card was corrupted on the last clip I filmed and wiped the entire thing clean. So lots of cool footage is not going to be in that video because it failed. But anyway, that could be an entire video in and of itself. Right now, I need to go get on the bus and go watch some diving. Like, this is literally such a terrible mess. Normally, I'm pretty organized, but right now, I am not. You want to be in it? Bye-bye, Dubai pool. See you hopefully next year. Are you sad or excited to be leaving? Excited! Okay. Let's see if the fans wave. Anyone? Zero. Bye, you guys. Remember me, I took 6 and 8. So I just ate dinner, or I'm still eating dinner right now, but it's time to go pack. 6:15 a.m., I'm all packed up, the bus leaves in 15 minutes, and it is time to sadly leave Dubai. Hey guys, what's up? I'm back in Indiana. I just woke up from like 10 hours of sleep and lights hurt my eyes right now. I stayed awake all 15 hours on the flight from Dubai yesterday and I feel extremely sick. With that being said, I have a lot of crap I have to do today. I have to unpack, I've got to clean everything. And right now I'm recording the event from Beijing so that I can make a video about it. And I've got my first coffee of the day. Let's keep a coffee counter up in that corner. Hey, that's me. You want to see me mess up this dive really bad in Beijing right now?
1, 2, 3, go. Back 3.5.
Looking good, looking good. Oh, on my stomach.
As David Badaya, what was going on here? Dear. Low mark, an execution.
A really tight pike, and he presses at the ceiling and lands flat on his face. Steele. This is future Steele from 2 weeks later. Don't do that. The only reason I set up the camera right now is because I thought this right here looked kind of cool. But I guess I can talk a little bit. The thing about today is that jet lag sucks. I'm wearing sunglasses indoor all day because my eyes hurt from light because I'm so tired, and I guess my computer just wanted to play some music right there. So over the past couple days, I have spent countless hours, A, doing homework so I can get a little bit ahead for all these trips, and B, comparing and contrasting two new cameras. So these cameras are the Canon 80D and the Sony a6300. The a6300 came out earlier this month or late last month, and the Canon 80D comes out in 4 days. As you guys know, I'm a big gearhead. If I ever go back to my parents' house, I will show you my camera collection because I've used a lot of cameras in the past. Currently, I've been using the Canon EOS Rebel T3i. I've had it for 3 years now, and... Yeah? Oh, that's creepy. Okay, let's pause the camera talk for a second. My door just opened by itself and made a knocking noise. There's no one else in this house right now. I'm now terrified. We watched The Babadook last night. There's a demon in this house. Like, I'm actually high-key scared right now. But anyway, back to the camera talk. I've been using this camera for 3 years, and I love the lens that I have on it. The lens is very nice. It's pretty sharp. But this camera body can only do so much. It's served its purpose over the past 3 years. I've learned how to use a DSLR. I've learned how to have manual controls and get a good image out of it. But now I'm at the point where I want to step it up. And so after many, many hours, I've decided that I'm gonna get the Canon 80D, and here's why. For the past year, I've been wanting to switch to Sony. I like their cameras a lot. I'm a huge fan of the mirrorless lineup. The A7S Mark II looks awesome, but I don't have $3,000 to spend on just a camera body. So I thought the A6300 would be a good way to start to get into Sony, and maybe like 5 years from now I could bump it up to whatever the next best mirrorless camera would be for Sony. But after doing a lot of comparing and contrasting, I just can't leave Canon. The Sony A6300 has 4K video. It's got slow motion of 120 frames per second at full HD 1080p. That would be awesome for a lot of these diving shots. It would give a new perspective on this journey to the Olympics that I'm on right now, and it would help me be more creative when filming my practices. And it's such good quality, but one of the biggest issues is the camera only tilts up and down and it doesn't flip out. Also, it's not a touchscreen, so you can't touch to focus. The focusing in it is awesome. I've read about and I've seen videos about how the focusing system is one of the best in the world right now, but just not being able to physically control it when I want it and be able to flip the camera out and see what's going on, it concerns me a little bit. And that's what I like about the 80D, is the flip out screen, touchscreen, and the autofocus is apparently just as good as the A6300. Now the big kicker is it only films 1920 by 1080p at 24, 30, and 60 frames per second, so I'm losing half the speed of slow-mo, and I'm also not getting 4K video. That's what scares me about the 80D, is I don't know how long it'll be useful. But I've decided to go with it because it does do 60 frames a second, so I can get those cool slow motion diving shots. They just won't be as slow. And I've already got 3 lenses with Canon. I don't really want to switch over. 3 is not a lot, but it's a lot for me. And I still want to have this wide angle lens because I love this thing. I've been looking to get a new camera for about 6 to 7 months now, and the time has finally come for me to upgrade this camera. The main focus point was autofocus in video. That's why I chose these 2 cameras. This camera does not do that, so if I cover like the screen, it stays out of focus. It just stays focused on what I set it to. And that has been a hassle over the past 3 years. But the time has finally come for me to upgrade, and so in 4 days I will be upgrading to the Canon 80D, and that will be the camera I take with me on the World Series in Canada, the World Series in Russia in a couple weeks, and then to the Olympic trials, and then hopefully to the Olympic Games. So if you're ever wondering what I spend my jet-lagged filled days doing, it is researching camera gear, because I'm a nerd. Okay, yeah, it's definitely a ghost, because that can't open on its own. Like, what? This house is haunted. Okay, that's enough for this vlog. I'm gonna go to bed. Sorry this video was like 9 minutes. I had stories to tell. And partially it was the ghost's fault. But anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. If you're new, be sure to hit subscribe because I'm going on some cool trips soon. I just got back from Beijing and Dubai. If you haven't seen those videos, go to my channel and watch them. They're the most recent ones. And I leave for Canada in 2 weeks and then Russia right after that. So the vlogs are still gonna be crazy and exciting. See you guys in the next one. I almost said tomorrow, but I don't think I'm gonna do it tomorrow because I'm doing nothing exciting tomorrow.